Hello, Likers. Welcome back to our channel. It's me, your fave, your one and only, your baby girl, Malika. So, Likers, we are doing a critical review of Mr. Aloy series, Another Mistake in Marriage, episode 64. It starts with Angel, who walks in. She's coming from the hospital. We all know that Kelly got shot, by an unknown assailant, So, when she returned, her mom was not happy because she left her brother and sister and Kelly there. She didn't want her to return home. But Angel wasn't having it because Angel knew fully well that her mom is home alone with Uchi, Uchi is from hell, we all know. So she cannot, she didn't want to risk it, by leaving her poor innocent mom at home, alone, without anyone watching over her, without anyone protecting her. Mama is a tough nut to crack. So mama is more like, don't bother about me, don't even try it. Uchechi, she knows now, she cannot try that nonsense. Oh yes, I can't say that because I've seen where mama fought and was beating Uchechi with the help of Jeff. So it's normal for them to be scared because Uchechi these days, this woman, she's on another level. So Uchechi, the next thing shows her coming downstairs, and to her she was more like, I'm hearing what you guys are saying, but it's very funny. How is it that whenever something happens to someone, it is me, 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 me? This is normal. If there's a thief in a house, when somebody steals, automatically they don't look at that person, they don't call other names, they call that person because they know that you are the one that has a long hand. You understand? You are the one. But we know Uchechi, she will never be, she will never hide herself, because an apple can never fall far from the tree. You raised Kizito, you supported whatever it is that he was doing. Eventually, you will be worse than Kizito. If Kizito, your own that you raised, was like that, we cannot even imagine how you could be, And it didn't take 2 seconds for her to show herself, And she was like, yeah, truth be told, if Kizito could be like that, imagine how I could be. You understand? More like you should be scared of me, because she went on to, with her threat, the reason why you are still breathing, you are still walking freely, is because of that grandchild you're carrying. So at this point, Uchechi still believes that no matter what Angels does, she will still have that child. She will have her grandchild. She will take her grandchild because she's hoping that Angel will hand that child over after she has messed her up and everything. But that's where she's making a mistake. You understand? Because you cannot keep on threatening somebody, and thinking that that person in their right senses will really want to have anything to do with you or want you to even come close to their child. You're dreaming. You are dreaming. You're daydreaming. So she even went ahead to extend her threat to Angel's mom, that you should be happy with your daughter. You should enjoy her now, because to make her understand that as soon as she puts to bed, nobody knows what might happen. Something might just happen, nobody knows. That's really reaching out. Honestly, that woman is something else. She is on another level. As she said all those things and she left, she didn't even bother, she didn't care. At least Angel's mom is beginning to realize that Uchechi is more dangerous than she thought. Uchechi is that, when they tell her that Uchechi is like this, she have to believe, because that is who she is for real. So the next thing shows Uchechi, who got so pissed at Bolaji and was smacking him, because Bolaji missed the target. The target was Jeff, not Kelly. As suspected, yes, Uchechi is responsible for all the atrocities that are going on in their lives. She's responsible for Flora's disappearance, the same way she's responsible for the attempt on Kelly's life, Kelly and Jeff's life. It was even on Jeff's life, because she's saying it, how could you have missed? I don't care about Kelly. I wanted you to buy Jeff, not Kelly, So she's angry because Bolaji missed, and she doesn't even care about the repercussions. She didn't even care to, I don't know how this Yeye Bolaji even, This deputy Satan. I don't know how is it possible that you'll be working for somebody who mistreats you this way. Somebody who doesn't even respect you. She has no regards for you, but still you're working for her. You don't really, it means you don't even have respect for yourself. You have no self-respect at all. Because it's very obvious that this woman really doesn't care about you. All she cares about is you do what she wants. And Bolaji, she's telling Bolaji to go back and attack. Despite Bolaji telling her that it could be risky attacking somebody back to back, you could get caught. She says she doesn't care. Because she has connection. Bolaji will never spend a night in jail. Just imagine, attack so long as you buy Jeff, because Jeff attempted on my life. So the next thing shows and Choma who just donated blood, to save Kelly's life. And like, she's wanting to understand why is Jeff so quiet, because it's normal. Jeff has to be quiet because Jeff just realized that this was an attempt on my life, not even Kelly's life. But I am alive because Kelly saved me, because based on what Jeff is telling Chioma, lad, he is shocked, alive, because he is alive because Kelly saved him. Kelly pushed him out of the way and took the bullet for him. Now, like us, how many of you have people that can actually do that, push you out of the way and take a bullet for you? I don't have. I will not come and sit here and say I don't have. And when you have people like that, you have to hold them very precious. Now, do I have anybody that I'll take a bullet? The only person I'll take a bullet for is my child, not even my husband. I'll take a bullet for my child any day, anytime. So she's realizing that this was supposed to be him rather. He was the target, and that was how Chioma realized that, oh my God, Kelly is a great guy. But we've been telling you this thing, Chioma, that Kelly is a great guy. Give him a chance. I swear Kelly will have Chioma as soon as he gets out of that hospital. Please, Kelly, don't buy, okay? Because Chioma is waiting for you. Now they are wondering who could be these people. Sometimes they make me angry. Anyway, let me not say this, because when something happens, right, sometimes it takes you time to be able to realize that, oh my God, this is a person that could. Sometimes it takes months, to know that. Because Choma was trying to understand, like, who could want who could want to buy you, honestly. Who could this be? How can you people look far? How can you people be thinking? At this point, you don't have to think. You have to, like, 1 + 1 = 2. And who could this be? Who has been doing a lot of things? Who stands to gain? Who you have to ask yourself all of these questions. And it's simple. It's Uchi, nobody else, Because if she cannot have what she wants, she's willing to do anything. Jeff tried to buy her. Eventually, she came back. Like, it's payback time. It's definitely payback time. She wants Jeff to pay for attempting on her life, for the attempt that he took on her life. That is what is happening. So it's not something that people are supposed to be looking for. You don't have to look far. She is the one. She's the culprit. But you don't have a proof. Without any proof, you can't. That's the honest truth. You cannot. So the next thing shows George, who is sitting in his car. And he later took out his phone to make a call. Like, as honestly, from the very time I saw George's behavior, I can't remember the episode, but I think that was when, the day when Kizuto Okpari, the way Jeff was pressing on Angel, wanted to run away with her, I started suspecting Jeff. And 2 episodes after, I realized that this guy is a bad guy, because now Jeff is calling this guy called Julius. He deposited 10 million naira into his account for Julius to mess up her modeling career. He doesn't want Angel to have a modeling career. He wants her career messed up, so that she'll have no other choice than to run back into his arms. When she'll see that she's under a lot of pressure from the paparazzi, from the press, from everywhere, from everyone, from her, from her brand and her brand deals and everything, she'll have no choice than to run to him. And even the guy is like, guy, come on, this girl is a good girl. Why do you want to do this? This guy is willing to pay 20 million naira to mess up her life. Why? Just because you want her to come back to you. This is crazy. The next thing shows Nelson and Angel, talking about Flora's issue. It's really sad. It's a sad thing because Flora is nowhere to be seen. Everybody's looking for Flora. They've not found Flora. Nobody knows where Flora is. And it's becoming scary because no, how is it possible that Flora will just vanish? She's a human being. Human beings don't just vanish like that. Except the mafia is involved. And when the mafia is involved, I promise you people, it's something else, The way they make you disappear, you don't even want to know. It's either they put you under concrete with concrete itself. They're like, let me not say things that I see on documentaries and movies. Let me not bring it in. So she's really worried, she wants her to be found and everything. And Nelson is saying that his people rather has gone on the wall, like to go to check everywhere, even like people that are supposed to know, because people, as we are working there, there are people that controls our environment, people that knows things. Even at that, those people don't have any idea, and she's petrified because she didn't appear in court. And apart from that, they have a bond, they've grown a friendship. They are friends now, they are family, so it's a bit difficult, and if they cannot fight for her, who will fight for her? Because this girl fought for her. The next thing shows Choma, who is crying by Kelly's side, after hearing that Kelly took a bullet for her brother, she's begging Kelly not to cry, she's crying, after giving her blood. This girl, see, me, I've said it, I've said my own. No, Kelly don't already get woman. Yes, so Kelly is married already. Yes, definitely. Once Kelly come out of there, the deal will be sealed. That's for sure. That for sure, it will be sealed. So she's feeling bad because not giving him a chance, whereas she just realized that this guy is a good guy, because a man that will take a bullet for you or for your family member, that is a good guy. Because not everybody, like I said, the only person I can take a bullet for is my child. Let me not fool you. Not if even my parents were alive, I will not take a bullet for them. I'm sorry. I have siblings that will do that. That's not me. I can't do it. Okay. So the next scene shows George, who is sitting on a massager, is having a full body massage. He's feeling free. He's enjoying himself. This guy is one weary yega ulori buruku. So now, and Nelson comes. Nelson is so pissed. Nelson is an investigator. He's a PI. He works with the police and everything. So Nelson found out, because Nelson was digging on his own. He later found out that George is working with Benita to get rid of Angel's pregnancy, and that's dirty. That's so sad. That's really bad. He's not happy about it. Like, how could you do this? Like, how can you stoop so low? For what? Just because you want a woman? George is a sadist. Honestly, if we look keenly like us, George is worse than Kizito. Yes, George is worse than Kizito. Let me explain this. Why? Because Kizito was doing Angel in like face to face. Kizito was, yes, he was doing things behind her back, but 90% of the things were doing to her. He did things behind her back, like she knew he did these things. For example, the one about her company, everything. Like, he was doing things to her face to face, but George is worse than her. Why? Because George is doing things behind her back, underground, things that she will not even be able to suspect. George, in front of her, he's not doing anything. He's just throwing tantrums, but behind her back, he's doing the real dirty job. So you see that George is worse than Kizito. Yes, truth be told, he is worse. But George is bringing the theory that in love and war, all is fair. Like, anything is fair in love and war. Yes. To him, that's what he's bringing up. But this is obsession. He's obsessed with this girl. To him, it's more like, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. Yes. He wants to do the time. He wants to frustrate her, because Nelson was like, not only did you go behind her back, to want to get rid of her child, you're also working overtime with Nelson, with Julius, to end her modeling career just so she could come back to you. How bad could this be? He's saying, to him, he doesn't care. He's justifying himself that, to him, he's saying that Angel used him. He's playing the victim card, that Angel used him, by the fact that he left Angel, he went overseas, Angel got married to Kizito, he came back, he saved Angel from Kizito's claws. Now, for Angel to get married to him, Angel don't want him anymore. it means Angel used him. How can this girl use you? She never asked for your help. You volunteered to help. She accepted your help. You know, honestly, Kelson told him, "You are worse than Kizito." He got pissed. He got pissed that he's because Nelson said the truth. That is the honest truth. If you look at it keenly, he is worse than Kizito. Because Kizito did it face to face, but he is doing it behind her back. He wanted to get rid of her child, the same child that she almost cried Kizito because of that child. He wants to do the same thing. So what do you think she will do to you if she finds out? George is worst, honestly. George and Benita deserve each other. Like, as I can't lie to you people, those two people, they deserve each other. They should just be together. Because what is this? How do you call this? Nelson is saying the truth. He's stating facts. This guy is bad news. He is bad news. Nelson is telling him, okay, let's assume that you do all those things, you plot all those things, you've lost her career, blah, 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 because you're paying 20 million for her to lose it. Then she comes back to you. Do you think that will be love? Because at the end of this, she'll discover she doesn't love you anymore and she will leave. The worst way, she will realize all the things you did to her. You don't want her to have a career because you think with her career she will gain independence. She has her independence. She will not want you. Let her be with the man that she wants to be with. Besides, she has told this guy, you have to wait for me to have my child. We can pick it up from there. No, he doesn't want that. He's a narcissist. He wants what he wants. To him, it's more like, it's supposed to be me. It's supposed to be now when I want it. If you cannot give him that time, that he wants it, he doesn't want it anymore. That's more like it to him. So you see that George is worse than Kizito. Honestly, George is worse than Kizito. I can't believe this. To think that I was rooting for this guy, it hurts me. I can't lie. The next thing shows Chioma, who is exhausted. She's been in the hospital ever since they took Kelly there. She has not eaten. She has not had a bath. So Jeff brought her some food, but she doesn't want it. She doesn't want to eat anything. Excuse me. She just wants to have a good news about Kelly. She wants to hear something good. She wants the doctors to tell her something good about him. She's worried. She's petrified. She, like everything, a lot is going through her mind right now. She's not okay. So Jeff made a statement like, I didn't know you loved him this much. What are you talking about? She's fighting her feelings. You could see it, because if you see the person that the way she was with Kelly when nobody was there is different from Chioma is always trying to be the brave one. She's always trying to prove strong. That was when Jeff was like, were you not the one asking the doctor to drain your blood and your body to give to him? If that's not love, what do you call it? Tell me, please, let me know. So we are going to end here. Honestly, I'm happy because I know that definitely Jeff will come out of Kelly will come out of this. He will be okay for real, and I'm certain that he and Chioma will have a good relationship. And as for George, I pity him because he's burning all the bridges. Yes, he's burning every bridge he can burn. Yes, he's just destroying everything. I feel bad for him because at the end of the day, he'll end up empty-handed. Yes. At least Nelson is trying to make him understand. As love is a beautiful thing, love is a wonderful thing, but please be careful, protect your mental health, okay? Spinsterness or being celibate is not a crime, it's not a sin, it's not a disease, all right? Protect your mental health from people. Don't let any kind of person in your space, because that's how toxicity begins. Please say no to toxicity. On this note, I have to say